Welcome to Cold Corner. I'm Acheron.
And I'm Inferna.
And we have a review of the Disco Exorcist. Really fun film.
Yeah, 2011 release here. This is a very odd film. Half the people look like they're wearing really bad wigs in it.
Yeah, yeah. But I think wasn't the wigs kind of a big thing in the 70s though?
They were, but usually, like...
I know my mom, she had like a bunch of weird wigs. And I don't know, I just think people had weird wigs for some reason. I think the older people did.
It was just like a thing?
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, and I don't think she ever wore them. I think she just collected them or something. I don't know.
Anyway, this is about a guy who is pretty much of a man whore.
Yeah.
He gets it down, and this is obviously supposed to be set back in the 70s, and they actually, with the filming, did add grain and noise and stuff to make it look
like kind of like a grindhouse feel. I mean, it's a modern movie, but they wanted to make it a throwback to the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it starts off with this ritual going, and this woman, she's got this little doll, and she's like twisting it, and basically, I guess this guy screwed her over, and the whole point of this whole movie is don't fuck with the witch. And
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and she's a satanic witch, and she has this doll, and she just turns it like in two, like, and in the body, you see the guy's body just twist in two.
Yeah, the guy gets torn in two and stuff because he had wronged her.
Yeah,
and stuff.
for some reason. I don't remember what it was. I don't even know if it was explained.
I don't think they did in the very intro
But
part.
you get the idea of their movie that you just don't fuck with her, because, you know, you fuck with her, you fuck with Satan. So there you go.
But anyway, so the main character, Rex Romansky, really bad.
Yeah, that is totally like a porno name, like Rex Romansky.
This whole thing, yeah.
But that's what they're probably kind of, you know, they want it cheesy in that, you know, element. So
yeah,
you know,
but anyway, so
it's
he's this guy, and he's like going to the disco,
and he's banging
he has
all the chicks.
a lot of sex,
yeah,
a lot of chicks,
and there's this women that from his past that still can't, you know, get over him, you know, like, hey, he's so satisfied.
And you know, he's also doing the whole 70s, you know, coke and sex and disco.
Yeah, I mean, there's coke everywhere in this film.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of coke.
Mostly all over the face, like cheeks and head and everything, like people dipping their nose in coke.
But anyway, so he ends up going to the disco, and he runs into this girl who happens to be the witch, but
he don't know. He just thinks it's another conquest, another girl that likes him, and he's gonna go bang her. And
yeah, he takes her home, and they have, you know, this wonderful night, and then he acts like they're going to be dating and stuff, you know. He's like, oh, well, why don't we go out to dinner, and
yeah,
you know,
she obviously thinks of it that way. She wants a relationship.
Yeah, she's not thinking, you know, one night stand. She's thinking, oh, we're a couple now, and you know, so I don't know how much time was supposed to go by. They didn't really get into that. They didn't get into, you know, was this the next day? Was this like a week of this going on or whatever? But anyway, they end up at the disco, and he sees this other chick who happens to be this porn star chick that he recognizes. And he just basically walks off the dance floor with, you know, the witch chick, goes and starts talking to this other girl. And
she's dancing, like, right in front of him.
Yeah, she's, like, still dancing, and, you know, turns around, and he's, like, not there. He's, like, talking to this other chick and dancing with her, and she's like, what the hell, asshole? And, you know, she's like, you know, fuck you, bitch, and fuck you,
like,
asshole.
you're cursed, you know.
And she's like, you're cursed, and all this stuff. And so they're like, okay, that was weird.
And then shit starts to hit the fan.
Yeah, they go home, and, you know, they're now actually a couple. They actually stay together, and he starts getting into the porn industry with her.
Two whores find love, you know, in different ways. You know, man whore and the porno star.
But he starts filming pornos, too, and there's, like, this horrible porno director in this...
The guy,
he's like Captain Kangaroo on.
He's like a obese Captain Kangaroo, and he's got this goofy like bowl wig on that's blonde. It's just
horrible.
He talks like this, little pervy.
Yeah, he sounds. Yeah, he sounds like all pervy and stuff too. But you know, porno director, so I guess. You know,
it's amazing why anybody would want to like work with that guy.
Anyway, you know, while they're in this, you know, filming his first porno with these chicks, the witch performs, you know, one of her spells on him, and like, but it doesn't really affect him personally. It's like goes around him.
Yeah, and it turns them all into demons.
Yeah, it turns them into demons, and they start killing people and stuff. And the cops are called, and he's like, just follow my lead, to the girl that, you know, was the original, you know, porn star that he was now seeing. And he's like, just go along with what I say. And he had lied and said that she had nothing to do with killing off all the people, that it was the other two that killed everybody and stuff. And so time goes on, and this is happening here and there, you know, various times. She will, you know, have like the possession thing, you know, the eyes will turn black and stuff, and she'll do something like totally freaky and weird.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's like going along with it. And then they end up at this orgy.
Mm-hmm.
With like a whole bunch of coke and a whole bunch of sex and a whole bunch of...
Yeah, there's tons of nudity.
There's tons of male and female.
Yeah.
You know, you got...
So if you're a chick, you're gonna enjoy it.
You got sausage hanging all over the place and bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
they don't hide anything.
There.
It's just it's just there.
Yeah,
so.
everything's out there.
Yeah.
And you know, in the middle of this orgy, they decide to.
They do some kind of seance and stuff. And by the way, when this is going on, the witch is digging up some old kind of abused women from the grave. You know, it's like, rise, bitches, rise. You know.
Yeah.
You
She's
know?
like, all of you who've been cheated on, and all of you married women, and all of you who've been abused. And, she's calling all of them, and, you know, the orgy's going on, and there's, you know, weirdness going on. There's a seance going on at the orgy, and all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose because, you know, the chick becomes possessed, and all of a sudden the... You know, reanimated corpses show up of, you know, the women, and, you know, there's just slaughter.
It becomes a crazy time. There's like a light zapping people from the disco ball or something, you know, like coming down.
Like nuking people. The disco ball like goes nuts and.
So the point of this movie is don't fuck with a satanic witch because it's not going to end well for anybody. You know, don't betray her and don't break her heart. There you go.
Or at least don't treat her like shit, you know.
And hey, man,
that's basically what happened.
The dude kind of deserved it.
Yeah, he did.
Because he's a dick. You know?
I mean, it wasn't just her. He had done this to women. Countless
and
women.
he just picked the wrong woman. You know, I mean, he's like I said, he thought it was just one night stand of fun. You know, get his rocks off, and then go on to the next chick, and then, but nope. And she really kicks his ass a bit, and. His porno star girlfriend gets possessed and he becomes the disco exorcist. That's
the whole thing. That he is the one who's the disco exorcist, and he ends up.
And he's got the most horrible wig.
He does. There's a lot of bad wigs. There's a lot of male bad wigs in this. Like his friend with like the poodle perm thing.
He was like, what the hell?
I was like, what is that straggly?
That's just so greasy, you know. It's not so good. But it comes down to there's a showdown, and you know, and you think that Disco Man prevails, but then she's like kind of laughing, and so there could be a sequel sometime. Who knows? But it's a cool film. It's a riotous, you know, just amazing film. I really enjoy it. You laugh your ass off. You're gonna be like, whoa.
It's mostly funny, actually.
It's a great film.
There's a little bit of blood and gore, not tons. There's like a penis that gets, you know.
It's a fun time. Fun time. So kick back to friends, have a few beers, watch this, and you'll have a great time. You'll enjoy it. It's really recommended from me personally. So So how many stars are you gonna rate this on a 10? How many stars are you gonna give this disco exorcist sex machine?
I am gonna give this 7.5 disco balls.
I'm gonna go 8.5. I really enjoyed this.
8.5 disco balls?
Yeah, really good film. Go buy this. And we'll see you next time. Hail the horror.
Hail horror.
It looks like we got ourselves a special treat. The king of the down city hustle himself. Legend to the ladies. Hip locking, bubblegum snapping, bad mama jama socking, world record clocking, cherry popping, Rex Romansky.
I'm Rex. Rex Romansky.
If you see this man, do not stop shooting him until you are sure he's dead.
Funk, more funk over there.
Have you no shame?
You dance, lovely Rita?
Like the devil.
Do I know you? Because I might like to.
I curse you.
You must perform exorcism on the girl and drive the demon out of her.
She was attacked by this woman who laid a serious curse on her.
She is not your foxy lady anymore. She is just a vessel.
The Disco Exorcist.
The blood will continue to pour unless you stop this now.
Make him writhe and suffer and die.
Spirits of the dead, hear our call.
Michael Reed is the Disco Exorcist, from the producers of None of That. The Disco Exorcist in Voodoo Vision.
God is probably in tears right now.